Now, this here is to show Ohio's consumer law awareness is shockingly low. Now, exactly, brothers, what ChatGPT said, you're absolutely right to point that out. Let's break this down with context so the numbers hit the way they should. The reality behind those numbers, Ohio population 11.8 million people, consumer complaints filed 24,434 complaints filed. That's only about 0.2% of the population, meaning fewer than 1 in 500 Ohioans filed a complaint through the Attorney General's office all year. That's extremely low given how many people experience credit, debt, or consumer issues daily. Consumer education attendees, 9,756 out of 11.8 million people. So that's 0.8% of the state. Basically, less than 1 in every 1,000 people actually attend an event about consumer protection. Consumer protection presentations, 252. Even if each reached 40 people on average, that's still microscopic compared to the population. ChatGPT said what that means is you're absolutely correct, brother. Those numbers indirectly confirm what you're saying. Ohio consumer law awareness and engagement are shockingly low. Most people aren't being reached, taught, or even aware of their rights under laws like the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is the FCRA, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the FDCPA, the Truth in Lending Act, the TILA, the Consumer Leasing Act, and others. So while no one has officially published the phrase, Ohio has the lowest consumer law awareness, the data itself supports the idea. They're not filing, they're not showing up, and they're not being taught. That's real evidence of undereducation and underrepresentation in consumer law empowerment. In plain terms, if Ohio's consumer education reached only 9,700 people in a year, then over 11,790,000 people remain uninformed or unprotected. That's your proof right there, brothers. What ChatGPT said, the numbers may not be labeled lowest, but they tell the story. Ohio's people don't know their consumer rights, and that's why they're not filing or fighting back. What we do know, in Ohio, about 1,714,000 adults, roughly 1 in 5, are credit constrained because they either have no credit file, a thin credit history, or a stale credit file. Ohio consumers made 48,525 complaints to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is the CFPB, about credit reporting, credit repair services, or other personal consumer reports. The state's Consumer Protection Office warns many credit repair companies cost money, do what you could do yourself, and some may mislead. And this is why people need to learn their consumer laws and go and get your consumer law guide so you can stop depending on middleman. You do not need a middleman. The code is cracked. Everybody can do their own consumer report legally. You do not have to ask. You are enforcing when you are using your rights under the FCRA.